Oh, this is a big bird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ali and I am your personal wedding content creation guru. In today's video, we're going to be talking about wedding content creation, what it is, how it differs from regular photography and videography, and so much more. So stay tuned. First things first, what is wedding content creation? Wedding content creation is candid, shareable moments that a wedding content creator captures throughout the day. These moments are more authentic and more real versus what a photographer and a videographer does, which is more posed, more polished, more professional looking. Wedding content creation is about all those behind the scenes, more fun shots. These are usually the scenes and videos that go into Reels and TikToks. Wedding content creators also help couples film trends with their bridal party if they want, or just with each other. In simplest terms, they are a third party outside of the photographer and videographer that just capture the more authentic moments. Wedding content creators typically create shorter form content that is specifically for Instagram and for social media, while wedding videographers capture those longer moments. But I would check with each wedding videographer, wedding photographer, and wedding content creator because everyone usually has different packages that they offer, so you want to make sure that you're getting what you want. So we've kind of talked about this already, but how do wedding content creators differ from traditional photography and videography? Photographer and videographer's main goal is to create professional looking content that they can give back to the bride and groom. I'm talking the ceremony, the portraits, the reception, the cake cutting, all of the main events of the wedding. That is what the wedding videographer and the photographer are focused on. Wedding content creators are the people who capture all the in-between moments, if that makes sense. Wedding content creators are usually there for the parties before the wedding, or during luncheons, during when the bride is getting ready with her girls, and you're capturing all of those more candid, more authentic moments. There's a lot of time in one wedding day, and only a few minutes are captured from that day from the videographer and the photographer. So to have a wedding content creator come in and fill all the rest of the gaps that the photographer and videographer don't fill is super nice on your wedding day. I promise that your wedding day is going to be something that you want to remember. Another huge difference between photographers, videographers, and wedding content creators: wedding content creators can get the film and the videos out way faster than a videographer or photographer can. It can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, maybe 72 hours if you have a big volume of videos, but for the most part, you can get your content out really fast. These are just short videos. Any kind of short form content you can get out pretty fast. Same with pictures. If you are the type of content creator, wedding content creator, that offers pictures, you can also get those out pretty fast too. The next thing we're going to talk about is the specific content that wedding content creators capture. So we've kind of touched on this a little bit already, but behind the scenes is our number one priority as a wedding content creator. You want to make sure that you're capturing all of the authentic, genuine emotions that couples feel on their wedding day, especially with their guests and their family and friends. Of course, your photographer or videographer, they're going to capture moments that are on the aisle. But like I said before, there are so many hours in one wedding day, and there's many hours that are not captured if you don't hire a wedding content creator. Something else that wedding content creators create for brides and grooms on their wedding day are highlight reels. Sometimes when there are only one videographer, it's hard to capture so much in one day. So to capture every moment and compile it into a short video is really fun for the bride and groom. What's different about your highlight reel versus the professional videographer is that these are only candid, authentic moments. And sometimes that can actually be more special to the bride and groom than just a video of themselves. Another major thing that we capture as wedding content creators is the decor, the details, every small, fine detail that is at the wedding. That's your job to film. People spend a lot of money on their details, so you want to make sure that you get everything that you can in your videos. It also just adds like a personal flair to each bride and groom's video by having those authentic details that they chose for their wedding. Now we're going to talk about why has wedding content creation all of a sudden become so popular? So with iPhones and with advanced technology, things are changing. Now that we have iPhones, it's easy to just pick up your camera and start filming. Another reason why content creation is so popular right now is the immediacy of it. Like I said before, content creators can produce their work in a very short amount of time, and that is really appealing to brides and grooms. Brides and grooms also loved unfiltered moments, unpolished things. It's funny, old ripped photos and older vintage filters are becoming more popular because people just like the look of them. And it's kind of the same for wedding content creation. A third point of view as a wedding content creator also gives the bride and groom like a more intimate feel. Most people that say yes to wedding content creators are the type of people that want to remember everything from the day. And a wedding content creator will produce that for you. Now we're going to talk about what it takes to be a great content creator for weddings. First of all, you are going to want to have a good eye when you're at the wedding. And you should probably have a basic knack for filming. If you can be creative while on the job, that is going to make your life 1,000 times easier, and brides and grooms are going to love you because all of their content can be really unique and special to them. You also want to capture the moments that kind of tell a story, because people don't really like to watch stuff that doesn't have like a story to it. Another thing that is really important for wedding content creators to know and have skills in is monitoring TikTok and reel trends. If you are not staying on top of the TikTok trends, it's going to be harder for you to explain those trends to your clients. And I'm sure your brides will probably be on top of them and might request them. So you want to make sure that you have a good idea of how to film those. And anytime that you see a new trend on your For You page, that you save it and kind of do some research on your own to figure out how to film that if one of your brides were to ask for that. Same with music. You want to make sure that you're either using trending music or music requested by the bride and groom. And then another thing a wedding content creator should be able to do is just be flexible in general. You might get to the wedding and things might not be how you had predicted they would be. Sometimes you just got to roll with that. That's with anything bridal. There's always something that goes wrong, even though it's supposed to be like the most perfect day. Things go wrong. The most important thing that you need to know as a wedding content creator or someone who wants to learn more about this position is try and understand everything that the bride and groom want and do your best to provide that. That is it. I know that sounds simple, but if you are struggling and you are a first time or beginner content creator, I have a guide that is linked in the description down below. It's a 5-step guide that is going to kickstart you into this industry. Now that we've talked about what makes a good content creator, I'm going to tell you guys about what the benefits are of hiring a content creator. Hiring a content creator is a good thing for brides and grooms that want to share their day immediately. It also allows the bride and groom to see moments that they may have missed during their wedding. Personally, at my wedding, I did have a videographer and he kind of acted as my content creator, but there was a whole, my husband is an MMA fighter and pretty much all of his family are too, and friends. So they had this big doggy pile up thing that happened at our wedding, and I had no idea it even happened until I saw the videos later. Content creators are just going to capture everything that your videographer and photographer are not focusing on. So you just get extra content. And who doesn't love extra wedding content from their wedding day? Seeing your wedding day from different perspectives is so fun, and I just honestly think that hiring a wedding content creator is one of the best things that you can do at your wedding. You will not have regrets. So I think that covers everything that you'll need to know about hiring a wedding content creator, becoming one. And again, if you are trying to get into the wedding content creation industry, I do have this free 5-step guide for beginners, and that is linked down in the description below if you would like to check that out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.